best thing about being a father is you're developing another human being, and you have the opportunity to mold that human being and to hopefully guide them on the right road, to be able to make the right decisions, to be able to do the right things in life, and guide them into whatever they want to do, into adulthood.
I think it's great that people are recognizing that he can be a great businessman and a great father and can calibrate it all in his life.
It's a really great honor. I'm happy to be receiving the award.
He's the best dad in the world.
As a parent, one of your greatest hopes is that you raise a good, happy, confident person. That your children go forth in the world in a manner that not only makes you proud, but that creates a better life for themselves and a bright future for their children.
Kids don't spend most of their lives being kids. They spend most of their lives being adults. So we have to try and mold them to be good adults, not necessarily be good kids.
And I think Jason does a really good job of calibrating what's of interest to him. He's successful in everything that he does, but he's not all-consuming in any one thing. So to me, that's something that I really admire about him, is that he's able to balance both being a dad, being a businessman, and being involved in the community. He does it all, and he does it in a way that doesn't affect the other aspects of his life.
Jason Ross learned from his parents what hard work, responsibility, and integrity would mean to a well-rounded life. His father worked tirelessly in the tool and die industry, only to return home at night and work for hours on end, fixing up their family home. These lessons, along with those of patience, respect, responsibility, and a love of the outdoors, were also imparted on hunting trips, special time spent just between a father and his son, which are now some of Jason's fondest memories, and a tradition and pleasure he's sharing with his own son, Charlie.
He does fun stuff with me. He takes me fishing, he takes me golfing, we go shooting. So I caught a catfish, and I caught a palomino, and Pennsylvania, or whatever it's called, fish.
There is a specific trout that looks like an albino trout that is called the Pennsylvania golden trout. Nobody could catch these things. Charlie caught one. So he was thrilled that he is one of the only guys that caught one of these trout.
Though Jason's dad instilled many lessons on how to carry himself successfully through life, it was Jason's mom who had the most influence on the importance of giving back. As a teacher and active member of the church, she was always involved in community activities, even during a lengthy battle with cancer, to which she succumbed at far too young an age. Jason's mom was an active advocate for the American Cancer Society, and after her death, Jason picked right up where she left off.
She lost her life at the age of 49, starting with breast cancer. She battled it for almost 10 years, and she always had a great opinion of that organization and how it helped her, and the knowledge and the resources that it gave her while she was going through her battle with cancer. So after her death, I took it upon myself to get heavily involved.
I'm most impressed that he goes after things for the right reason. He's involved with the American Cancer Society because his mom passed away from cancer. He's interested in the diabetes work because my mom has diabetes and my grandfather had diabetes. So he does things that are near and dear to his heart.
Jennifer's mother has diabetes. Jennifer's grandfather has diabetes. Quite honestly, I worry about Charlie, potentially in his life, and how things are evolving these days. Hopefully I can help ADA raise some money and continue to do good things and hopefully find a cure.
I think the charities that he chooses to support is because they have a personal connection either to him or to our family. And hopefully, as a father, he's will pass along those good attributes to our son.
While fulfilling the role of Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of Allegheny Valley Bank of Pittsburgh, and being responsible for everything from accounting to human resources, Jason realizes that it's a balancing act. And the most important responsibility he has is that to his family, and spending quality time with his 8-year-old son.
to me, that's something that I really admire about him, is that he's able to balance both being a dad, being a businessman, and being involved in the community, and being an avid outdoorsman. He does it all, and he does it in a way that doesn't affect the other aspects of his life.
He really loves me. He's the best dad in the world.
I personally think it's great that the Diabetes Association is doing something to honor fathers, because there's a lot of sacrifices that he makes. You know, Charlie will be upset if his mom's not at an event, but he'd be devastated if his dad wasn't at an event. And Jason doesn't miss anything. I'm not sure how he does it, but he doesn't miss anything. And I think it's great that that's being recognized in our city. Jason's mom loved him dearly, and as a wife, it's really hard to understand how much a mom can love their son until you have one. So I think Linda would be, over the moon excited about Charlie, because he's a great little boy. But she'd be so proud of what Jason has done, both professionally and in the community, and that he has stayed true to himself. He remembers the little things in life, and has been a good provider for all of us.